Marvel's vast universe is filled with a wide array of weapons and magical items that play a pivotal role in the narratives of its characters. These artifacts hold immense significance within the Marvel canon. Whether used for heroic deeds or nefarious purposes, these items often serve as catalysts for epic battles and dramatic plot developments. We will explore some of the most iconic and influential weapons and magical items in the Marvel Universe, shedding light on their origins, powers, and impact on the characters and stories they inhabit. Come with me and ask the question. What is?
In ancient times, the Kree forged the quantum bands to create an artificial network of generating wormholes that enable spaceships to fast travel across the universe by jumping between different planetary systems. Using the band's power, the Kree created the Universal Neural Teleportation Network and used it in their conquest. Aisha, along with the other clandestines who were beings from the Noor dimension, explored a Ten Rings temple on Earth in search of a pair of mysterious items that was said to enable their safe return to the Noor dimension. They found one of the two bangles trapped under the rubble and still attached to the arm of a Kree corpse. When Aisha picked up the bangle and put it on her own forearm, she immediately felt the power emanating from it, while the bangle glowed with a mysterious purple light. The team was suddenly separated by an attack from the British Armed Forces, and Aisha went into hiding, keeping the bangle safe. Years later, in 1947, Aisha had changed as a person. She had fallen in love and married a man named Hassan. Together they had a daughter, Sana. Aisha and Hassan shared a personal and important phrase during their relationship: "What you seek is seeking you." This phrase became an inscription on the bangle. Eventually, Aisha's teammate, Najama, had managed to track Aisha down and asked about the bangle, which Aisha became nervous about, knowing that Najama could be dangerous. Aisha lied about the bangle and made an excuse to leave. After Najama realized that Aisha appeared to have abandoned the team's plan to travel to their home dimension, she became angry and hateful towards Aisha and believed that Aisha had betrayed them. Aisha gave the bangle to Sana and attempted to board a train with her new family and escape to Pakistan. However, Najama stopped and fatally injured Aisha, considering it a price for Aisha's change of heart. Aisha begged the universe to ensure that her daughter arrived on the train safely, seemingly causing a supernatural event that forced Kamala Khan, the future user of the bangle, to be pulled back in time to assist with assuring the safety of Sana and the bangle that was collapsed around Sana's arm. The timeline was thus kept intact, with Aisha eventually dying from her wound and Khan returning to her own time. Sana kept the bangle safely for decades, and it was eventually passed down to her daughter Muniba Khan, where it was left undisturbed in a box. Eventually, it was Muniba's own daughter, Kamala, that found the bangle and decided to wear it as a part of a Captain Marvel costume during the New Jersey AvengerCon. Upon putting the bangle on her forearm, Camilla saw and felt a surge of energy enveloping her, and for a moment, she even saw a glimpse of a different dimension. The bangles allow their user to extract and manipulate the Noor, or hard light energy, originating from the Noor dimension. If a bangle is used by someone with genes from the Noor dimension, it unlocks their latent powers, and due to the unstable nature of the Noor, the bangle also focuses the power and makes it easier to control. For Kamala Khan, it unlocked her latent powers of manipulating hard light. When Darbend used it, she was able to absorb energy using it and create wormholes across the universe. When used together, they are able to create jump points. This, however, comes at a cost. The more jump points are created, the more the fabric of reality begins to destabilize. ripping space-time apart. When Dar-Ben used the bands to create a jump point to siphon energy from the sun, she not only created a jump point, but also created a tear to another reality, bleeding into hers, possibly causing an incursion. If both of the bands are used simultaneously, it will create a large amount of energy that can easily kill the user as well as the target, no matter how strong the user is. This is shown when Dar-Ben, a Kree that usually can withstand a single band, immediately exploded when she used both bands. People that can manipulate energy and people that belong to the Noor dimension are immune to its effects.